So I wanted to make a video showing how I create my stencils for my large name signs. I know a few people were asking for my last video, so I just wanted to show you guys how I do it. So first, I choose a font that's already pretty thick, just because you don't want to use a skinny font, because then your end name will be a little flimsy. So I arrange the letters closer together and then I weld them together. So I actually didn't duplicate it because I want it even more thicker to make it a little more sturdier. So I duplicated a few times and weld it all together. I do the first letter of the name and the second part of the name separate so that I can make it a little larger. So then you want to size it to the size you want. I just make sure that the second half of the name is under 30 inches because the board I use is 20 by 30, so it can't pass 30 inches, can't be bigger than 30 inches. So then I take a square and I resize it to 8.5 by 11, which is the size of the paper that I'll be using to make my stencil. So then I'll duplicate them a few times and just move on the side so I can use it later. So then I'll put it over a piece of the letter and slice it, and then delete the extra parts that you don't need, and then I hide the piece I just sliced so it'll be out of my way. And so this was just one letter, so I didn't have to slice it that many times. I only sliced it twice. So you want to just keep checking if the piece that you have sliced is in between 8.5 by 11 so it can fit on your paper. So I just do that to the rest of it, slice it and hide it so I can work on the next part. So once you get here to your where it sorts your projects out, sometimes it'll tell you that it doesn't fit on an 8.5 by 11 sheet when it actually does. So that's what I'm doing here, is just moving it around so that I can make it fit. Or like right here, it'll split your projects up into different mats when you can actually fit it on one mat. So I'm just doing that here, moving it to a single mat to not waste that much paper. So then you just want to get all of those all cut out. So after you have all your pieces all cut out, you just want to gather all of them and put them together just like a puzzle. My favorite part. So I'll just grab some normal tape and just tape all the pieces together. So yeah, that is pretty much it. After I finish taping all of my pieces together, I'll go ahead and get it all cut out, which I do show you how I do that in my previous video. If you haven't watched it, I'll link it in the description. But yeah, I really love these names. I feel like they're a great and inexpensive alternative for wood or acrylic names, and I think they look just as good. So if you guys have any more questions, just let me know, and thank you so much for watching.